Hiya. First off, sorry for the slightly bad language that will be in this video, but I won't say the words, but they will be on the screen. So if easily offended, maybe switch off now. But it's not too offensive, to be fair. And it's just based on my usual scanning the daily news, and this phrase, which is probably more common in the UK certainly than most other places in the world. I'm quite surprised that it's actually got its very own Wikipedia page. Incredible, really. See, I went with the slightly less offensive variant at the top there for P. More to do with the letter P, which I'll get to in a minute. What this video is really about is how mainstream news, etc., has been doing this for many years, so it's nothing new in that regard. It's just something with today's papers, it's even more emphasised via the letter itself of P. See that? It's actually got its very own Wikipedia page. It's explaining there what it actually means. Take liberties at the expense of others, to be joking, unreasonable, mocking, basically, ridicule, scoffing. That's exactly what is going on right now. They are taking the P out of you and me. And that's the first headline that emphasises the letter P. You got three of them there. 3 P's. Now, it's not too far off being a 6, is it? You can move that around and it can become a 6 very easily. You just do a mirror of it, because then it looks like a B as well, but B looks like a 6. See how you got 666 there? It's all to do with Boris Johnson's speech yesterday. There's another one. That noise is Chuck running through the living room after he's just gone for a pee, bless him. Past the peak. That's the big emphasis of the news. Past the peak. So it's time language, time and space. Peak is a point of something, isn't it? A point in time, past. Talking about the past. That's time language. I'll get to that bit in a minute as well, the rainbow. We can see sunlight. Corona ritual in full effect, of course, still. Sun ritual. Past the peak again there. Past peak of virus. Big emphasis on the letter P. PP. PP. It's like wee. P. Past peak. P. I always like looking at these people also ask bits when you type stuff in. Always quite comical. There you go. Is P a real word? Taking the P. And that's what they're doing. They're taking the P. Big emphasis on the letter P today. past the peak. Again there, but also she's there again on that front page, and also on the sun front page, corona, sun. Showed how that's already 666 in a reflection. 6. That was water, that reflection would be a 6. 666. P, past peak. Some geometry there for past peak. Got 8-4, which is 8th of April for the eclipse date in 2024 again. Duality 117. Again, that's like 11th of 7 sept. 11th of September. That's for past peak. PP itself. Just spoke about 8-4 for past peak. 8 times 4 is 32, and that's the ordinal, of course, for PP. 16 plus 16. 8-4 as well in Bacon. Just spoke about 8-4. 8th of April eclipse date. Talking about how a P is a B reflection. A 6 as well, but lowercase b, that's your 2-2, isn't it? B being the second letter. 2 P's, reflections, B's, 2-2, and that's your snakes. I've been talking a lot about the duality for the snake lately. All about DNA. DNA links to 2-3 as well. 2 lots of 23 from your parents. 46 and 2 just ahead of me. Bit of a tool reference there for the fans. Then yeah, in reverse F.Baconis, because we're talking about the capitals here. Got your 42. That of course is 3 times 14. You can see that down there. So you got your pi reference for 3 14s. 42 of course as well links to rainbows. Rainbows. Because that's the angle it needs to be for the light to reflect off sunlight on water vapour to create the rainbow, as explained here. Apparently it can be between 40 and 42 to give a different colour on the spectrum. Exits the water droplet at an angle of 42 degrees. There's a massive rainbow ritual going on with this COVID-19. Seems a lot across Europe as well. But massive in the UK at the minute, bringing children into it. Sickening really, to be fair. They're getting children to draw rainbows. All with COVID-19 linking the NHS. Everyone's putting them in the window. Clueless to how they're being mocked by doing so. So yeah, that's your 42 degrees for the rainbow, for the PP in reverse Baconis. P, P. So just to finish this off, it's gone on a bit longer than I thought, to be honest, sorry about that. P being the 16th letter then, talking about the duality for the P, for the two letters, past peak. Duality, it's all about the snake, the 2-2. It shows there at the bottom how I've already explained how that's that reflection. Lowercase b, second letter. Duality snake. Past peak though, 1616. You should put it either side. Obviously it's 8888 as well, double 8. Duality 8s for the 16s. Either side there. 1616 military time, 4:16 p.m. PM being the big emphasis there. Boris is the Prime Minister, PM. He's the one who made that speech about being past peak in the UK. 4:16 p.m. Clear Trump's birthday backwards again. He's the PM of America. So PM gave this speech yesterday about being past the peak. Taking the P. Cheers.